Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Katsia. For those of you who do, welcome back. So for today's video, I went thrift shopping and of course I had to take you along with me. So I went in there with no intention. I went in there with an open heart like I normally do, and I came out with so many cool treasures and I am so excited to share them with you. What we're gonna do is obviously I'm gonna do the shopping part and then move our way into the haul part. So let's jump right into it. Enjoy. So I tried this coat on. I thought it was so beautiful, the detailing, but I feel as though it's a little too big. Let me take my hair out. It's cute, but I feel it's just not sitting right. But I'm so sad because I really liked it. And it's nothing that I can alter because I feel it's made for a taller person. This is the plaid one. I am loving it. It's like the perfect length. I actually like it when it goes to the calf. It has like little shoulder things here. And I'm loving the color, so I think this is a win. I also had found these harem pants and I just thought that they were super cute, especially in the summertime. There's this color, which is like a bluish, and then there's this color here. I think I prefer the blue ones. I don't know, I kind of like them both. They just have two different styles. Let's see the price before I choose which one. Okay, so they're $6.99, which is very good. This one's $6.99 as well, so they're both $6.99. So I mean, that's not bad. So now for the haul part and all of the amazing goodies that I got. I normally start off with the home decor first, move my way into the clothing, accessories. So let's jump right into my first piece. Wait for it. Da 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 da! Yes, look how gorgeous this freaking vase, vessel, whatever you want to call it. It was another color. I'm not sure I have a picture of it, and if I do, I'll try to put it up on the screen. But it was I would say it was more like a terracotta color. I envisioned it more of a cream color, and I love how it turned out. I'm not sure if you can see the texture on there. It is super, super heavy. Like, I'm having trouble lifting it for you. And I just love the circles on the side here. It was so cool. So I ended up paying this, I think it was $15. So $15 for a vase this big. Like, if you look at it compared to my head, it's like a big vase. It's not huge, but it's still a big vase. And it is super heavy, super, super heavy. So that was my first piece. So for my next three pieces, those are going to be listed in the Koakaya shop. So if you're interested and want them, they will be up for grabs. I'll leave a link down below. So I'm going to start off with my first one. You're probably going to see this in the shopping part. And it was this beautiful little box, if you want to call it. I'm not even sure. I feel like it's like a ropey, like a ropish kind of box. Oh, I don't know why it's not closing properly. Okay, so anyway, it's this box right here. Look how pretty it is. If no one buys it, I'm gonna keep it. For right now, I am putting it on a bench in the back of my couch. I think on a shelf, if you want to store little things in it. I love my earthy pieces. It fits beautifully anywhere. On a console table, on a dresser. This was my second piece. Moving on to my third piece. Now, this will also be listed in the shop. I have two of these. So one I'm keeping for myself, and then the other one is up for grabs. So it is this gorgeous bowl. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? This is not something I thrifted. This is something I got for the store. I love the raw and the unfinished, worn look. It's so beautiful. And the little legs here, you can either put it on a coffee table, you can put it on your counter. I put one of mine on a counter and I put some beads in it, or you can put some fruits. It's so cute. So this will also be listed, and it's super heavy. I think it's made out of some sort of pottery. So it's like it has a brownish, and then it has a bunch of other colors in it like this. a handmade feel, and I love handmade things. I love wonky things. I love things that are, I say wonky looking, there's no other word for it. I love weird looking pieces. You know that already. If you've been following me for a while, you know I love my ugly cool pieces, and this is one of them. So moving on to my last piece when it comes to the home decor section, I end up finding, and this is also going to go up in the shop, I end up finding this beautiful palm tree candle holder, and I think it's made out of brass. I'm not sure, or some sort of heavy metal. I couldn't tell you. I thought it was so cool and so fun and so unique on a beautiful console table or an entryway table. It has a little cork to it without it being tacky. So I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it in this color, or I'm going to maybe spray paint it like a coppery or maybe copper color. So comment down below, let me know if I should spray it or leave it as is. So it has green on the top and then it's brown at the bottom. But for the right home, I think that this can be super cool. Leaning up against some books, next to a lamp. I had to get it. I immediately saw it and I was like, I've never seen one like this. And I hope the person who ends up getting it enjoys it so much. That was my last piece when it comes to the home decor. Now we're going to move into the clothing, accessories part. And so get comfy because there's a lot. I was really, really lucky that day. It was a good day for the clothing part. So moving on to my first piece. I'm going to start off with the one that I'm wearing. You're probably going to see this in the video. I found the perfect holiday dress sitting there waiting for me to grab it. I love a good balloon sleeve, and it's a cat's eye. It was screaming. It was meant to be. So I end up getting it. It's a cute little mini dress. The balloon sleeves were fun. I love the metallic look. I thought I could play around with it. And so this was my first piece. But to be honest, okay, so I end up getting it, but the only reason I was debating whether or not I should get it was because of the price. I know it's a Zara dress, but however, the only thing that was throwing me off a little bit, I would say the cheapness in me, and no, the budget friendly in me. When I saw the price, it was $40 for a thrift store. I was a little bit like, ooh, it's a little bit more on the pricey side, but when would I find a dress like this? So I'm like, you know what? Let's get it. So I end up getting it, and I'm happy I did. I really am. It screams holidays. You don't necessarily have to wear it for the holidays. I think a gold dress is sort of like a black dress. You can wear it all the time, all year round. Maybe not the summertime. Summertime's a little bit, a little bit too much, but pretty much fall, winter, the beginning of spring. Yeah, maybe not spring and summer. It's more of a fall and winter dress. So moving on to my next piece, I didn't end up finding it at this thrift store. I ended up finding it at another thrift store that I had gone to near my mom's house. She has this other thrift store, and it was in the window on the mannequin, and my eyes were like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so wait for it. Ta-da! Look how beautiful. It's all feathers. It's faux feathers. Look at it. It was on the mannequin, and I asked the lady, I'm like, I was sure it was going to be a crazy amount because it was sort of a boutique, a thrift shop boutique, but more luxurious and more expensive. So she's probably going to save $100 something, But no, she looks at the price and she goes, oh, it's $20. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take it. It's mine. It's coming home. And so I am so happy. This is the perfect little holiday throw over. It's not a super heavy coat, so it's more of something that you throw over if you don't want to feel like showing your arms, or you want to add a little bit of a statement. I end up doing an all black look with this, and I think that it adds fabulosity. That's what it adds. It's soft, it's snuggly. $20 for this. I was sure it was going to be way more expensive, but the only thing I wanted to make sure is that they weren't real feathers, because I felt so bad. I feel bad buying, animal fur feathers. So she told me that, yeah, it's faux feathers. So I was good. So moving on to my next piece, I end up finding this super cute plaid coat. I immediately fell in love with it. I thought that I didn't have a coat like this. I know I have a million coats, but you guys already know I don't have one like this, and I needed it. It was a timeless coat. We love a good plaid, especially in the fall, winter. I think it's perfect for the holidays. You want to throw it over a dress. You want to throw it over a suit, anything. I love plaid. I love even plaid on plaid. It's my thing. And I love that it was navy. It had navy, a little bit of burgundy, and some beige. So I have never like seen a coat this color, so I had to get it. It was the perfect length too. I love a good calf length. That's my jam. I love it when it hits me right in the middle of the calf. I'm 5'4", so when it's too short, it's not my thing. And then when it's too long, I look like I'm dripping in it. So mid calf is where to go. And I ended up paying it, I think it was $15.99 or maybe $20, something like that. But for a coat, really good. But it's not a super heavy, super thick. Those who live more in the warmer climates like California, this is something that you could wear and throw it over. But when you're living in Canada at like -30, it's one of those in and out coats. Or like, you know, you gotta layer a million layers underneath like an onion. But or else to throw it over when you're inside the car and then you go into someone's house, I think that it's the perfect coat, or a fall coat. So moving on to my next piece, I found this not at this thrift store, I found it at another one, but I still wanted to put it in this video because it's so beautiful and I had to share it with you. So I ended up finding this beautiful dress. Look how gorgeous. So it's a bit of a see-through, I'm not sure if you're seeing it, it has like a see-through fabric to it, and then with the beautiful floral detailing. I immediately was drawn to the patterns, the colors. It has a mix of copper mixed in with black. I thought it was going to be the perfect holiday dress. I'm sure that this is handmade. I can tell by the way how it's made inside, and it is so feminine, so girly. It has a vintage feel to it that I love, very 50s style. I love the sleeves. I love how it balloons at the bottom there, and then it ties with little buttons. Just so beautiful and elegant and feminine. I had to get it. So I ended up paying it $12.99. Look at the flowers. I think it has a leopardy, or I'm not even sure if it's a leopardy look to it, but it feels like more polka dots, leopardy, I'm not sure, and I cannot wait to wear it. Moving on to my next piece. Now this is something that I was completely debating about getting because I just wasn't sure whether or not it was, okay, let me show it to you before I get into it. So it is this skirt. It has a little chiffon in the front. It has a little V with a point at the top here, and the rest is all black. It has something on the side here that drapes. So when I saw it, I obviously love unique pieces and I was drawn to it. However, I wasn't sure if it was screaming costumey, but I thought if I were to dress it a certain way, I think I can make it work and make it look not costumey. It's one of those that I could not leave it there. It's so fun and unique and different. You guys know I love a good leopard. I don't know how I'm gonna wear it, but I'm gonna figure it out. I end up paying it $5.99. When are you gonna find a skirt like this? It also screamed a little bit Greek goddess-y, Aladdin-y. It has this vibe, especially with the gold detail here and just the way that it falls on the side. It has like a bit of Aladdin-y, Arabian Nights kind of thing. Belly dancer. Belly dancer. Yes, it has a whole belly dancer vibe. I'm sure I'm gonna make it work. So I got this skirt, and then you guys are also going to see that I was looking at another skirt, and it is this skirt here. It's a simple black maxi skirt with this beautiful detailing at the bottom. In the summertime or even in the springtime or fall time, a black skirt is just practical. It was different because of the bottom. It had this ethnic vibe that I love, and it's a dress from H&M. So if you can find it or you like it, maybe it's, you know, on Poshmark, Depop, maybe you can find someone selling it there. So it's a H&M dress, a skirt, and you can't go wrong with a black skirt. So that is it for the clothing. Now we're going to move on to the accessories. I end up finding two. I'm going to start off with the handbag. So I end up finding this beautiful clutch. Look at all the mirrored detailing and the beading. And it looks like this in the back. I'm not sure. Does it have a strap? It has a strap like this. Let me show you. It's more of a clutch bag than a handbag. And I end up buying it for, I don't have my glasses, so I can't see anything. I think it was about $4. No, it was $3.75. $3.75 for this. I'm not sure what brand it is. Oh, it's a Zara. It's a Zara Clutch. So if you want it, maybe someone else is selling it. What's not to love about this clutch? The detailing. I love my beading, my mirrors. It has such a beautiful pattern to it. I love simple clutches where you can wear it with louder prints, but I also love my louder clutches, which create a statement when you're going a little bit more simple on your outfit and you want to add a little bit of a pop of something. but I also love to mix, you know, my more is more. So I'll put prints with more prints. So moving on to my last piece. Now, this is going to be a love or hate. It's not going to be for everybody, but I saw it and I was like, do I get it or do I not get it? You know what? I have to get it. It was so different and fun. So I end up finding this beautiful velvet turban. Look at it. Isn't it rich and beautiful? It's so soft. I pictured it with maybe an all navy look or maybe a blazer with pants, and if I can put it together in what I envision, I'll show you guys. But I was totally envisioning it, wearing it for the holidays. I love my turbans, and this one's already done. I don't even need to play around. I put it on my head and there you go. So cool. And when do you find things like this? Only at the thrift store. This is why you find the coolest pieces and that no one's gonna have at an amazing price too. You're recycling. So for those of you who are not thrift shopping, you need to do it. You have to be part of the pack. We are thrifters. I'm kidding. So that is pretty much everything. For those pieces that are going up in the shop, I will leave a link down below. I hope you are having amazing holidays. I'm wishing everyone a happy new year. I hope that it's going to be the best year ever for you, to new beginnings. Goodbye 2023. Hello 2024. And I'm wishing all amazing magical moments with your loved ones. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next year. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.